Yeah. Hey, I see you. I see you. What up? What up? What up? Hey, how's it going?
It's a little.
Welcome. Come on, come on. Episode 60. Oh, I thought I almost spelled episode 60 wrong, but we back at this
You
thing.
good? You good?
Good, we're good.
Hooked on phonics. You got it.
Welcome to episode 60 of Trey and Alexx. My name is Trey the Chocolate Jock.
I'm Alex Dupree.
And every Wednesday night, 10:30 Central, we bring it to you, baby. We hit you with the best of conversation as it relates to pop culture, as it relates to all of the white things that Alex does, all the ghetto things that I do. Who the hell is texting me at 10:30 while we, I guess everybody wants to know, hey, we're on the air, we're on the air. Don't forget, we have a website you can always log on to. It's called treyandalexx.com. That's Trey and Alexx. Alex, that's 2 X's, treyandalexx.com. You can also follow us on all social media at Trey and Alexx, and follow us on our YouTube page. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page. That's at Trey and Alexx. It's a weird way of doing it. It's www.youtube.com/@ Trey and Alexx. It's kind of weird, but we would love for you to subscribe, check us out, find out what's going on, and connect with us. We would love for you to do that.
Oh, sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. So here we go, episode 60. Now, I'm not gonna bring up old stuff because it's
Don't do it. Stop.
I'm not even going to go there. But we're here with episode 60, and just happy to be able to give you 60. We started this thing what? 3
I was
years
about to say in 5 years we didn't gotten to 60. No, we started in 2000, so it's been
2020.
It's been that's what I meant. 2020. So it's been 4 years. It has been 4 years.
Yeah. We started during the pandemic, right? Or right after.
Oh, it was during the pandemic. We were still pandemicking full on. Yeah, we were quarantining still.
Yeah. So yeah, check us out. treyandalexx.com again. Search us where you search your podcast. All right. So eventful week or 2 weeks we've been off, right? It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks since we last talked.
It's been quite eventful. I have a TV show or a documentary that I've watched that I'm sure you would probably be interested in. Because you always come at me with these weird ass shows. What was it? Sex Island or what was it called?
No, I don't watch those.
What was it called?
Oh, the Naked Attraction.
Yeah, Naked Attraction.
No, see, you're knocking it before you try it. You just gotta see it.
Sounds weird as hell.
It was just a whole bunch of naked people, but it was good. Yeah. It was real good. That's how you got to choose who you wanted to date. You saw all of their bits.
Yeah, just weird. So we haven't spoke since before the holiday, Labor Day. Yeah, things have been happening. Things have been in motion. Yeah, I started on the radio station here in Chicago. Yeah, I don't have any applause, but yeah, I started here on the station here.
Yeah.
So while we've been doing this podcast here, I've been at how many radio stations? I started at the one in in Texas, right?
Yeah.
And then it went to Florida. Now I'm back in Chicago. So started on Streets 95.1 hip hop station here in Chicago. Pretty dope, I was a little rusty the first day or so, but midway through the second show, I got the groove back. Stella got the groove back. So
of course,
yeah,
it's like riding a bike.
Yes, it is exactly how riding a bike. So Streets with a Z 95.com. If you all get a chance, check me out weekdays from 3 to 7. That's Central Standard Time, 3 to 7 p.m. Check me out. So there's this documentary on Peacock that I was watching, and I'm like, maybe Alex is in this. She's an 80s baby. Maybe she's not. It's a documentary called Gary. Have you seen it?
I watched that. Yeah.
Here I am thinking, oh, I'm going to watch this. Alex never would watch this.
What?
No. So for those out there who don't know, it's like a documentary on the life of Gary Coleman.
Yes.
Gary was like the biggest child star in the late 70s and the 80s. Of course, we remember Different Strokes. Yes. That's really all I remember him from, Different Strokes. I remember seeing like his TV movies, but never like really,
No, we started doing
Caring.
like guest appearances and stuff, but
That
that
episode,
was his like one like main role that was recurring for years and years.
yeah, that episode of him on Good Times.
Good
I don't,
Times. I think it was
yeah,
on Buck Rogers. I mean, yeah, he did some
yes,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
but just hearing his life story was like, I mean, it was pretty dope. But I mean, as you have like these successful life stories and Hollywood stories, there's always the downfall. There's always
Yeah.
the negative. Do you really think his parents got him for the bread?
Hell yeah, they got him.
Man, that's
Hell
tough.
yeah, they got him.
Man. Ah.
I mean, well, they got him for a lot.
They got him
Now,
for a lot of money
they
because
got him for a lot.
they said he
Now,
made what 18 million
yeah.
over that span, and that's a lot of money in the late 70s and 80s.
So let me
Whole lot.
tell you, I don't have a problem with some parents getting the money.
Right.
Because I got to raise the kid. I'm doing the things and the
Right.
thing and the thing. And if I'm really putting all my efforts into you, I'm not really working. Blase skippy week. So I have no problem with the parents getting some of the money. This is how this works.
Right.
However, it got extra shady. It wasn't the parents just took like a like paying themselves so they could,
Right.
Support his career and do
Yeah.
all the things that he needed. It got to be there's protections that are in place for child actors that they set a certain portion of money aside that nobody can get to. And it really is like your pension.
Yeah.
It is your protected money, like your Roth IRA that no one can touch, and it has to be there forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they found some way to get up in there and get that.
They dipped in there and they were his employees, right? They were paying. He was paying them. That
it got bad because they found some crooked way to to say he couldn't take care of his own money, but
right.
They found some way to say that he didn't need a pension, or found some way that man, it was just so crooked. It was like, dang, you couldn't even let the protected money take the other money. Let the protected money grow the interest for the boy.
He would have probably been straight after
Yeah,
that.
he would have been. He would have been.
So right after Different Strokes, I mean, it kind of went downhill from there. And the amazing thing to me is, his best friend, his gay best friend or whatever, whoever the guy was, how he said that Gary lived without a kidney from like Jan 1 or December 31st of 85.
85 till he died. He had no kidneys.
That is
was
crazy.
Riding that dialysis train every week.
So that means that he couldn't like drink alcohol or he could.
But I mean, it's not going to go well for you.
Right.
Because I think I saw him, you can correct me because I can't remember way back when, one of those seasons of The Surreal Life. I know there was a whole bunch of people that wasn't supposed to be drinking. Like the mini-me guy was on there because you too little for yourself to process all the alcohol. I thought Gary Coleman was on there, and I thought he drank some and he got trashed. I could be wrong, but yeah, you're not supposed to. It is not in your best interest at all.
You're like a discovery, a science project, right? You're rolling that long without a kidney. So 85, let's do the math. 85 that he died in 2010. That's 25 years, bro.
It's a long time. I don't know how you do that.
Without a kidney.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
But how it ended was, you think his wife had something to do with his death?
I didn't. I remember I was reporting on all of that, like day by day when that was happening.
I remember. Yeah.
And yeah, that was just, it was a real toxic relationship. I do not think she did the thing to cause I don't think she killed him, but she did once he was in the hospital. She did pull the plug kind of quick. She had the option to, pull the plug or let's ride out for a couple months to see what happens.
Yeah.
She did not ride out a couple months to see what happened, but they had an abusive relationship. They both admitted they was beating on each other.
That's crazy.
Yeah. How you gonna beat on the little dude?
Little guy, yeah. But
Yeah.
I did hear. So there were stories that he was a little motherfucker.
Hmm.
He was hard and difficult to work with. Every time you'd see him on TV, he would just always be mad. If y'all just
He was
tuning in,
angry. He was
we're talking about.
bitter.
If y'all just tuning in, we're talking about Gary Coleman. There's this documentary on Peacock that basically like details his life, and it's pretty interesting. It's pretty. It's you learn a lot. You learn a lot from that period of time. What was going on. But yeah, remember just seeing him on interviews, and he would just always be just like a grumpy little leprechaun. Like, dude, why are you so
Yeah.
mad, man?
He was a curmudgeon. I mean, he really did feel like life handed him, the short end of the stick when he was young. I mean, that's nice if you're 6 years old and you're
Right,
cute or whatever, that works. But now when you're
right,
26 and no one wants to sleep with you, you're not attracted to women, you can't have relationships, you ain't got no money, ain't nobody trying to hire you because you're little, but you're looking old, so it looks weird. You know what I mean? So it was like, so he
yeah,
couldn't get work, he couldn't get love, he couldn't get sex, he can't drink because his
yeah,
kidneys. I mean, like what
yeah,
can we do? So, and now got no money. His parents stole his money, got no relationship with his parents. So he ain't got no day ones.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
like, wouldn't
yeah.
you be a
And then
little
and,
curmudgeon?
and then everywhere he goes, people ask him to do it.
Yeah, did it. He did say that. He said, "Everywhere I go, they want me to do the voice and say the line." Now you know how annoying that is. Just when people be like, "Ooh, say what's your radio voice?"
Right,
Say it.
right.
It's like it's this year
Because
right here.
I got to sit there and wait on people to sing. It's Trey and Chocolate Jar. It's like Happy Birthday. You just got to wait on them to sing it and then just react after that. So you can imagine everywhere this guy goes, everybody's like, "Ooh, Arnold, do it, do it."
He's a 30-year-old man. So they want him to say, "What you talking about?"
Oh man. So yeah, come on, you got me. Don't put me
Yeah,
in tears
that's
this
not
way.
that's not right. You can't be doing that.
Because I,
That's
cause I
just
got to be honest with you. If I were to see him, I would say the same thing. Arnold, do the thing. Do the
and
thing.
then you going to insult the man by calling him Arnold, knowing his name is Gary.
So when y'all get a chance, check it out. It's on Peacock. It's a really good watch. It's like 90 minutes. It's not really long.
No.
Like it's a 2-part series, a 6-part series, anything like that. But
What'd you think about that best friend? No, that was his name Dion.
oh, the gay guy who has all of his memorabilia and all that other
Yeah,
stuff. Like I was questioning that whole thing. Like, who are you? And
yeah.
like, what's up with you, fam? So
Yeah. Do you think he was? I remember they did. He was his manager for a minute, and then they
that
had
was a
to.
moment where he said, "Man, I just had to hold him and console him." So maybe they was probably bumping uglies or
I don't
something.
think they were.
You
I
don't
don't
think
think they
so?
were. I don't. Honestly, I don't. I mean, that would be a great twist. And let's
Yeah.
add it. Let's
What
add it to the legend. Why not?
who was he dating? Was Gary Cole besides the chick?
He never had anybody. He never had a girlfriend or anybody. And so that's
Oh,
why when Shannon, the little white girl from Utah was like, okay. And she was poor from no money and whatever. And so when she
right.
even blinked in his direction,
And I rode a
um,
plane. Rode a
yeah,
plane.
he
Yeah.
he was head over heels, and he was like, I snagged one. I
Right.
finally got one.
Right. Right. Yeah. So y'all check it out. It's called Gary. It's on Peacock. It's a pretty good watch, especially if you're an 80s baby and you grew up on like Silver Spoons and Different Strokes and Facts of Life, that type of stuff. It'll really enlighten you on like what he went through,
Yeah. Yeah.
Really sad, really sad. So what's happening with you? Anything interesting? Like one event? Because I know you have such an adventurous life the past 14 days. Anything like just one?
I can't even remember the last two. No, I can't remember the last 2 weeks. The only thing that I can tell you is I got back on the fitness horse. I had
Okay.
fallen off for a little bit.
Man.
That's it. I'm over
Yeah.
here getting swole, getting
Good.
shredded,
Good. Well,
trying to keep up with my health and stuff.
that's good.
Going to the doctor. I really want to stress this again for people to go to the damn doctor. I have done everything this year. I have got to go to the dentist tomorrow. Folks, go to the damn doctor.
Yeah.
If you have insurance and you can pay for it, 'cause just because you have insurance, by the time you go to the doctor, that shit still costs a lot of money. But if you have the means, just schedule it in your
Mhm.
please schedule it in your time. Like I said, I got some friends that are sick, and um, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know if the doctors missed it or they didn't go or what happened, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes, go to the doctor, like she said. All right, let's jump in the pool here. Of course, yesterday was the presidential debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. So I was waiting on this, and I don't know if you want to call this like one of the most anticipated debates ever, you know,
yeah.
uh, but I would definitely call it that. What do you think? What's your take on what you saw last night? And I can then give you mine. Ladies first.
Oh, as far as who won, that it's a no brainer. It was Kamala Harris,
Mm-hmm.
and it was because she called him on his lies. The debaters called, the moderators called him on his lies. She
Well,
actually,
you're gonna get some lies when you're dealing with this guy. He's gonna lie. That's gonna happen.
yeah, but usually he had lied, and then we had to wait till after it was over, and then the
Oh yeah,
pundits would try to fact check, and then they would come late. But like the debaters in the moment, like right after he said the crazy stuff, they eating the
yeah,
cats and dogs.
yeah,
The moderator is like, well, we talked to the city manager and they said there are no reports of that.
yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
well, and he's like, no, there's no report. And then he's talking about them killing the babies. He's like,
Rachel
there is
Scott did that.
nowhere where this is legal. Like they
Yeah,
were telling him in the moment.
right.
And Kamala was able to, I she rebutted something that I thought was like, oh my God, he did not expect her to say that. When she talked about being a gun owner. So that's why I think she won. There was a lot of in the moment they were able to tell him he was full of it. What I did not think is that it was even and fair as far as time. The moderators kept letting the man talk. Like they kept unmuting his mic to
Right,
let him talk at times when he wasn't supposed to talk. So he
right,
talked every time he got a chance. They asked him a question, and he talked every time after Kamala spoke.
right,
And when they kept saying we have to move on, and he was talking in with a cut off mic, they would turn it on.
right,
So,
right.
but she got him. She got him good. She got
You
him. She didn't flinch. None of that.
so I don't necessarily think she hit a home run. I will say, because I'm biased, I will say that she did win the debate. She stuck to the facts. She
Hmm.
spoke to us. She looked dead in the camera. I'm sure she was
Yeah.
stoked by that. I was paying attention. I pay attention to like stuff like that because it's a lot of times. I even noticed that when Trump had his last statement, he just talked about Kamala. He didn't say, "Hey, I'm here for you. I'm going to help
Yep.
you do this." He just basically, "Well, she blah blah." I noticed that. I'm like, dude, this is your time to do your thing and talk about what
Yep.
you're going to do. Nothing. A few notes that I wrote down. Let's talk about that handshake. If you notice, initially she walked over to him and was like, "Okay, hi, I'm Kamala Harris. Shake my hand." Now, if he wouldn't have shook her hand, he would have looked so bad. He would have looked so bad. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, but there was no way he was not going to shake her hand. Has there ever been a non handshake at the beginning of a debate?
Yes, he didn't shake Biden's hand. Let's go back 2 months ago. He didn't shake Biden's hand.
Oh,
Yeah, and
that's
at the end,
right. Oh,
he didn't shake her hand either. They just walked
oh
off the
no.
stage
Oh,
and said,
the end. Yeah, there have been a non at the end
"Okay,
handshake. There
okay,
been I don't even think he shook Hillary's at the end or whatever. But
right,
I forgot about Biden.
yeah,
Yeah,
right." Everybody's
he's
forgot
a
about.
come
And
on now.
Trump even said, "Where's Biden? What's he doing?"
Yeah, but that's ignorant too, because like, hey, let's talk to the person we're here to debate. Come on
And
now.
then a moment. Remember the last election cycle 4 years ago when Kamala debated Mike Pence, and he kept talking, and she said, "I'm talking." She kind of checked
I'm
him, and
speaking.
"I'm speaking. I'm talking." Trump tried to do that to Kamala yesterday, and you can tell that he had waited for weeks for that exact moment
Yes,
to
he
say it.
tried. He tried.
Yeah,
It fell flat too. It didn't even work.
it did.
It
It
didn't
didn't hit
even
like
work.
it was supposed to hit. So that's what you
Because
get.
he even said the nerve. I mean, he even like referenced it. He was like, um, what how did he say? He
No,
was like,
you
is
should
that
know how that
familiar?
feels,
Yeah,
or
yeah. Is that
yeah,
familiar?
that's familiar. Yeah.
Yeah. that familiar to you? It should be familiar. You know what that is.
Yeah.
It was
So
like,
make sure,
come on, dude. You're so petty.
crazy. Crazy. Make sure you all are registering to vote, please. You still got at least a month, another month or so to register to vote. I think it's pretty clear if you watched the debate last night that who you're going to vote for. I think she's already laid out her, what she stands for. I think he did too, to be honest with you. He's not going to confess that January 6th was a bad thing. He's
Yeah.
not going to ever say that he lost the 2020 election. It's just not going to happen. And I think the more he says that, the more he makes himself look bad, makes himself
hmm
look stupid. And
He didn't have plans. He didn't have plans. He kept saying Obamacare is horrible. And it was
well,
like,
we'll figure it out.
he
Let's
was like,
go,
we got
ahead.
concepts of a plan.
Yeah.
I will tell you that while we're telling folks to register to vote, that there was a huge jump in voter registration right after the debate because Taylor Swift endorsed Kamala Harris. She put it out into social media and she told people, do their research. I've done my research. It's for you to do. She's like, you need to vote, but remember, especially first-time voters, you cannot vote if you do not register. And then she put links on her page as to where you can go to register. And they said there was a 100% increase in voter registration right after.
See, Swifties, look at that. She's got Beyonce. Let me see how many Instagram followers Taylor Swift, because I followed Taylor Swift after she did that. I was saying, all right, 284 million.
Jesus Christ.
She's got 284 million
Are
followers.
you kidding me? There's only 333 million in the country.
Can you see that clearly? Hold on.
I trust you. I can't see it. But wait a minute. So just listen to those numbers. If she has 264 million.
84. 284.
Okay, she has 284. There's only 333 million people in this country. Holy crap.
Yeah. Wait, Beyonce has 316 million. So
this is this is the world. This is not in the country.
Exactly.
This is worldwide. But okay, but
yeah.
That is a lot of people.
Yeah. So then she had the cat over her back. That was pretty dope. Sign what is it?
Childless cat lady. And cat adoptions have gone up in Democratic states too. They say cat adoptions. I'm like, y'all are.
Let's still keep our foot on the gas, though, people. Let's still get out there and register and tell a friend and educate some uneducated while you can, if you can get some of them to listen. Because every time I come across somebody, man, Kamala, she locked up all those black men. I don't know. I'm like, what? Huh? Sometimes it takes you to just stop and just educate somebody. If they're not trying to hear what you're talking about after you educate them, then okay, cool. You've wasted your time. You've wasted their time. But this is the time to stop people and correct the wrong, because there's a lot of people that believe a lot of this dumb shit that's on the internet, a lot of them, and they're not going to vote for her because of this dumb stuff that they believe. And they're, going on I'm going by Trump. He got me some money for the pandemic. I want to get another stimulus. Okay. And then, Doritos will be $12 a bag for the small bag. And then everybody's going to be upset again. So, please register to vote and then vote, please.
I will say I am really applauding the campaign for using technology and using social media and talking to the people where they are. And Kamala she had a message that came out right after the damn debate.
Yeah,
right after.
Yeah.
She's talking to the people, and she's talking, and I will say that is a huge difference. When Trump is on social media, he's talking about himself, and he's not like talking to you. He's saying his things and just putting them out there, and it's all ego. But I really think the campaign is being super smart with their with their technology and their social and being young and talking to that voter. Yep.
Now, I will say that they're sending out one too many.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of text messages asking for the money. It's a lot of text messages. Hopefully, I'm hoping we get a few less text messages now that Melinda Gates, whatever, Bill Gates' ex-wife, she made a huge donation to the Harris Walls campaign. I'm hoping this multi-billionaire woman takes the pressure off me because they asked me for $8 for the next 8 weeks, and I'm just like,
it's an array of them. It's so many different ones. It was her husband. Doug will text you a lot.
oh yeah, Doug, yeah.
Doug gonna text you if he don't do nothing else. Doug gonna text you. It's pictures of her as a little girl,
Yeah.
asking for money. There's Doug again.
Yeah.
His walls here,
Yeah.
and this is just like within a 5-hour
Oh
period.
yeah, it's a flurry. It's coming.
Yes,
It's a lot. I've been asked for a lot of money.
yeah,
I've been
yeah,
asked for more money from her than anybody in my life.
yeah. So yeah, get ready because it's gonna be a real interesting next 60 days. And of course, we always have an October surprise. So who knows what Trump has under his sleeve? That was crazy that Putin endorsed Kamala. Was that like trolling or what? Do you believe that was a real endorsement? Do you really?
No, that's trolling for sure.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. That's no, because something didn't go right and he's mad. That's him throwing a temper tantrum, mad at Trump or something. This,
Yeah.
this whole foreign thing, this being in bed with these foreign entities, it is really unsettling.
Mhm.
It's just scary,
Yeah.
that we just don't make our own decisions, that other countries can influence what we do if you have a crooked person in office.
Mm-mm.
It's just,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So earlier this week, actually Sunday, it all started Sunday. The beginning of the NFL season began, right? The beginning of the season kicked off. And usually that's when the Super Bowl performer is announced. Like 12:01 p.m. As soon as like NFL season kicks off, and then that's when the announcement is made. Oh, I'm sorry. And like an hour before the game, that's when the announcement is made. Kendrick Lamar will be the Super Bowl 59 halftime headliner. And I write headliner because yes, he's the main performer, but it'll be held in New Orleans, and everybody on the internet is upset and mad at Jay-Z. Now, Jay-Z and the NFL have this agreement to where Rock Nation, Jay-Z's company, they select the Super Bowl performer. Super Bowl
Mhm.
performer. And what the process entails is that Jay-Z and Rock Nation, they come up with a list of performers and they present it to the NFL, and they presented both the NFL and Rock Nation to the visiting city, the city that is hosting the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So everybody's online like, oh, Jay-Z hates Lil Wayne. Why did he select Lil Wayne to be a performer at the Super Bowl, etc.? All this dumb fake outrage that everybody's
Mhm.
upset. And look, number one, like I said, they submitted to the city. So the city officials in New Orleans is who selected Kendrick Lamar to perform.
Yep. Tell him.
And so all of this fake outrage, Jay-Z doesn't like Lil Wayne, like, stop it. It's no, all you got to do, and again, this bit of information is readily available for you. All you got to do is just Google it. Who selects the NFL Super Bowl performer? And it'll tell you the process. So we got to find other things to be outraged about, and things like this. Stop. And then
Yeah, we gotta be mad about some real stuff.
Nicki Minaj is upset about it. Lil Wayne's manager is upset about it. Now, here's the deal. This is the only question I have. Was Lil Wayne on the list that they submitted to the NFL and to the city officials in New Orleans? That's the only thing you can question here. You know, and if he wasn't, then okay, he still wasn't the one that made the final decision.
Yeah.
It's a lot of I won't call them racist, but it's a lot of race challenged people that are politicians in Louisiana and in New
Mhm.
Orleans as well.
Race challenge.
So, and I don't really think they mess with Wayne and Cash Money and all of that like that. So, if they wanted it to happen, it would have happened. So,
And let's
that's
also just say you don't get something just because it's in your city. I mean, that's
true.
not an automatic gimme. Why do we think
True.
that should be an automatic gimme? I mean, Kendrick's having a moment. He's been having quite a moment for a while, but I'm just saying, um, just because it's the city, plenty of people have performed for the Super Bowl and it not been their city.
True. Every year, actually.
I
Big Prince,
know.
Did Prince, when he performed the Super Bowl, wasn't that in Miami? If I'm not mistaken.
I don't know anyone who did their hometown except when they did the ATL situation.
Right. Right.
And they blew that up. But I mean, I cannot readily recall. I'm sure there has been a crossing where it happened. Somebody
Right.
was from there and they did it. I'm sure it
Right.
has happened.
Right.
But I just can't readily pull that out. That's how you make your selection. Who's from this city?
Right.
So then I was done.
Stop it with the fake outrage, please. And then, man, now this has to be one of the most memorable weeks ever because, like, we've lost two greats, and it's just been crazy, man. James Earl Jones passed away. What was he, 93, 94?
93. That's a good life. 93. Yeah.
Come on. Think of all of
93.
what he's been through, all of what he's experienced. And then, was he a EGOT? Was he one of the, was he an EGOT?
Is he? You telling me? Let me go to my Googles because this is how we learn. We do our research.
I think James Earl Jones is an EGOT, but the fact that he's been known for so many influential roles, from Darth Vader to King Jaffe Joffa to Mufasa from the Lion King movie.
He's an EGOT. He's an EGOT. Good.
Is he an EGOT?
He is an EGOT. Yeah.
So an EGOT, of course, is an Emmy winner, a Grammy winner, an Oscar winner, and a Tony Award winner. So you're killing it all in theater and on stage. You're just a man. You're just a man.
And everybody loves him. He was in all kinds of films. I mean, like you just said a couple of them and huge ones, but I mean, even Field of Dreams.
Yes.
I mean, he had been acting since way back when with, because I watch my old movies to know my history, but like The Great White Hope, that was a black and white movie. Like I'm saying, he'd been around. He didn't pop up, like later in life. He'd been doing his thing. And so many people have been, blessed by his talent. And that was a big one to lose. Because when we saw him in Coming to America too, when they just did that, didn't that feel good to see him?
He was like 90 at the time when he did that, 89 or 90. And the crazy part about it, when he passed away, I thought about that scene. There's a scene in Coming to America where he says, "Son, I'm about to die now." And I just thought it was real corny and stupid during, when he said it during the movie. But that instantly clicked. As soon as I heard that he died, he was like, I remember that part in the movie. "Son, I'm about to die now."
Yeah.
Yeah, James Earl Jones passed away at age 93. And then, oh my God. Frankie Beverly passed away, man. Oh no.
Frankie Beverly.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pouring one out for him first. I'm pouring a little out for him first because he didn't want to get the family reunions going. He get the backyard party started.
All right, so 1995, I won tickets off the radio from 106 Jams, the radio station, and I won tickets to the Budweiser Superfest. It was at Soldier Field. It was Boyz II Men, TLC, Ill and Al Scratch, and Frankie Beverly and Maze was the headliner. I wanted to see Ill and Al Scratch and TLC, and Boyz II Men, because I didn't give a damn about Frankie Beverly and Maze. So I remember going to the concert, me and my boy Larry, rest in peace to Larry, and not really caring too much about Frankie Beverly and Maze. Like I said, I went to see Ill and Al Scratch. TLC was hot at the time. Boyz II Men, it was a really dope concert. I think somebody else was there. It was another rapper at the time. Anyway, didn't matter. So that was 95. I got older, of course, worked in radio, and everybody says, "Man, you guys need to always, you should always check out Frankie Beverly whenever he comes to town. You should always." I don't want to see no.
He came every year too, religiously.
I remember listening to Tom Joyner. He used to have him on his what are those?
Those cruises.
Cruises.
Yeah.
So I got older. A friend of mine invited me to the Urban League dinner about 4 or 5 years ago in the Shy. And man, it was one of the best shows that I've ever been to. Like, the man has hits, and then it's a whole party. And of course, you know the songs by heart because these are the
Yeah.
songs that you hear at the barbecue, at
Mhm.
the wedding reception,
Dun, dun, dun.
so just to know that he's gone, he's passed away is just, just real sad to hear. And the cliche is that the music lives on forever. And in this case, it definitely does.
And you know he got to be something if Beyonce went and did his song. And at the time, I was like, wait a minute now, who told her she could really
And he
do
loved
that?
it. He loved her rendition of
Yeah.
that. Yep, he loves her rendition of Before I Let You Go. So man, oh man, how we gonna lose Frankie Beverly and James Earl Jones in the same?
Yeah. Yeah. And Frankie was younger, considerably younger, you
Yeah,
know. With you never want to lose anybody, but when you hear 93, you're like, now that was a good, robust, long
yeah.
life, right?
You,
You know what I
you
mean?
feel like
So
you
you
accomplished some stuff. Yes.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you can digest that and you can take that a
Yeah.
little bit better. You can be like,
Yeah.
but you know what? Well done, 90. Well done to you, 93. When it
Another one who's going strong, Quincy Jones.
Oh, now that one's gonna be devastating. That
You
one's
think
gonna
so?
really hurt. That was gonna hurt. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Quincy
gonna hurt.
Jones is 90, he's 91. Quincy Jones is
Yeah,
91. Once
that
he
one's
reached
gonna
that,
hurt. Morgan Freeman's gonna hurt. I mean, I'm not
Morgan
trying to put
Freeman
all
just
the
celebrated a birthday. He's 87,
it's go
88.
it's gonna hurt. These yeah.
You still got people like what? Barry Gordy still alive. Bob
Damn.
Newhart just passed, and he was like
Yeah.
90 something. I thought he had died 20 years ago. I'm like, nigga, you
That
still
yeah. That was me with Lou Rawls. I killed him like 3 times before he died. I felt really
living?
bad. I felt him so bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but we got some big ones still coming. We have some that are gonna shut down the day, like shut down the news cycle. We have some of those coming.
Okay, Quincy Jones.
Mhm.
Who else? Stevie Wonder.
Oh, that's not gonna go
That-
well.
yeah, Stevie Wonder.
That one's gonna hurt.
Stevie
Yeah.
Wonder, Quincy Jones. Um, who's old and white that we all love that ain't dead yet? Do 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 do.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint. Didn't Clint die? Clint's not dead yet.
Now his woman died, but he's still out there. He's still making movies. Still directing movies.
No, he's 94.
He's
Damn, you
gonna
right.
yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna have a little moment for Clint, even if nobody else does. I'm gonna have a little moment for Clint Eastwood.
Wasn't Clint Eastwood? Didn't he talk at like the Republican convention for somebody?
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he
He was
did that.
talking to that damn chair.
He's old. Let him do what he do. Like when I get old, I don't want to hear nothing.
That's
I'm
what
be honest.
lost the damn election for Mitt Romney. This motherfucker coming out he talking to a chair,
It
man.
was a moment where people were scratching their heads for sure. Who else is
He
old? And white Michael, would you say Michael Douglas?
nigga
That's
brought
gonna,
out a chair. Man. He was sitting there talking to the damn chair. Come on.
he thought he was having an artistic moment.
Michael Douglas. No, what's his name? Pacino? Al Pacino? And what's
Oh,
his buddy's
and
name?
and
Italian
Robert De
cat?
Niro.
Yeah. These some old these cats,
Oh,
these old balls we talking about here now. Hold on. Robert De Niro. Let's see how old is he.
he's got a little bit. He's got a little bit.
Oh, he's 81. He's not that
Yeah,
old.
he got a little bit left.
He's
I
still
love
out
him.
here fucking. He just had a shorty.
I know that was reckless, and that was a poor decision.
Hey, those are goals. If you still out here,
No,
is he actually having intercourse with these women, or is it just like, if you 80 and you can like still get it, I say still get it.
I don't think I want to at 80.
Hey
I
man,
ask me then. We'll still be friends. I don't know. Ask me then. I don't think I'm gonna want it.
well, see, it all depends on what happens when you get older, right? You tend to start letting your body go, right? It's those that still, like for instance, name an old dude that'll get it, an old black dude that'll get it, black dude,
How old are we talking?
whatever.
60?
There you
Is
go.
that's not old, is it?
How old is Denzel? Like
I was
7?
I was gonna say, how old is Lenny? Wow.
Lenny who?
How many Lennys do you know?
Lenny Kravitz is 60. I'm
that
talking about
old?
somebody older than Lenny Kravitz, though. Lenny still looks good. Lenny's in he's 60. He looks like he's 45.
I know something's going on there.
That's that champagne and cocaine diet that he gets down on every
And
day.
he doesn't have sex, by the way.
What is he?
What about Samuel L? Anybody trying to do him?
I don't think ladies digging Samuel like that. I still people still like Denzel. Denzel's
Okay.
still up there.
What
How old is
about
Denzel?
Morgan? What about Morgan?
I've never heard a woman say that Morgan is maybe
Can
you're
get
a
it?
woman. Have you ever said to yourself, "Hey, I get Morgan, son"?
No, I've
Yeah.
never said that. I
Denzel is
like him old.
69. Well, what about my man from Love and Basketball? You got the balls to ask me that? Dennis Haysbert.
Oh,
Hayes.
Dennis Haysbert.
You mess with him?
No.
No? Okay.
You know what? It's not his fault. It's my fault. It's my fault because had I not seen some of the roles, I did not appreciate what he did to Whitney Houston in Waiting to Exhale.
Waiting to Exhale.
Like I
Okay.
said, I did not appreciate it. But no, but it's some of the acting roles where he being slick and stuff. It's like you're doing it too well. I'm thinking you like that for real. But no, but he is a nice hunk of chocolate. That is just like that's some smooth, beautiful skin and the baritone and a voice. He does make me want to buy some insurance though.
Okay. You're in good hands.
Right.
With Allstate. Let's see. I wouldn't no, that's too soon. I'm trying to think. What about David Allen Greer? You like David Allen Greer?
No.
Damon Wayans. Ah, I got something for you. How about Damon? Damon Wayans. No, you wouldn't.
No.
No. Eddie Murphy.
No. Because Eddie got too many goddamn kids. So
he's rich too. It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it.
He'd be the one that I would have a whole full hysterectomy and at some point still get pregnant. So no, I'm not messing with Eddie. But I do like this older Eddie. Like if you've seen him do interviews in the last, like since pandemic, where he's tired because of all them damn kids. But he's a calm, he's a calm Eddie.
He's because he's older and he still understands that he's Eddie Murphy and he's still that dude. But I don't think he's calm like Martin calm. If you see Martin seems like he's I don't know.
Is sick. He got something we don't know what's happening. I think
I don't think he's sick. I know he had a stroke and I know
that's what I mean. I think he's got a cognitive delay since that happened.
He's still funny as shit though. You seen the last Bad Boys?
I did not. You keep telling me I need to watch it.
Martin was the star in that movie. He was the comedy in that movie.
Over Will?
Yes. He always is. Martin, of course, always has his funny parts, but his funny was on overload on this one. He was really funny in this one. But I still can't walk away from the fact that he made, I don't know. He's just not the same. And I don't know if it's because of the stroke or maybe it's something else. But
you know who's still alive?
Who that?
Billy D. Williams.
Billy D was tagging Billy D had so much ass he was getting back in the 70s. It was crazy. How about now? William December Williams, 87 years old. And the verdict is
no.
Oh, you should have said like you brought him up like you was.
No, I mean, I just thought about it because I met him. I met him when I was just starting out on radio. I met him at WGCI on the morning show.
I think I was there too.
Yeah, and he was full on Billy D.
Yeah,
I mean, he might have had a velvet jacket on,
okay,
with some sunglasses, hair slicked back, and
I got one for you. I got two of them for you.
Huh?
Google Philip Michael Thomas right now. Philip Michael Thomas. Remember Philip Michael Thomas, the black dude from Miami Vice. Look at him now, though. Look at him now.
Because I couldn't do him then. Let me see. I'm gonna Google it.
He got that Ron Isaac thing going. He done turned into a silver.
He looked a little too girly for me.
Back in the day?
Yeah. That stuck with me. Okay, let's see. Philip Michael Thomas. Let's see what he looks like now.
Because I think he has a son now that is an actor. or a model or something like that. I saw on Instagram.
Oh, I still can't do it. He's
No,
75. Yeah, I still can't quite make that happen.
Ron Isley,
No.
Montel Williams.
I need to see Montel. I need to see Montel. Montel always kept fit, even with that MS. He was going out of the country so he can get his
Montel was
drugs.
smoking weed and telling everybody, "Look here, I'm at the
Montel,
airport. I got
I'm
some
not
weed on."
saying no. I'm
Yeah,
not saying no to Montel.
that's crazy.
68.
Okay,
Let's keep him in the running for now.
we're gonna keep him in the running. How about DL Hughley?
Oh,
I know.
me and DL are
Oh
friends.
yeah, I know.
I can't.
Okay. Say
Like,
it.
we're
What are we
friends.
talking? Say it.
Me and Seti are friends. I can't.
Steve
screw with
Harvey.
Seti. Fuck Steve.
Okay. All right.
Not Steve. No, I've never been attracted to Steve.
I'm trying to think.
Ever.
Okay. I think that's about it. Shannon Sharp. Are you familiar with Shannon Sharp? Club Shay Shay?
Yeah, he was just live streaming his sex.
Let's talk about that. Because I was gonna bring that. That's why I brought him up.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Now, no, not nobody you do. Nobody you scrape. No.
Not Shannon Sharp. Look,
I'm waiting on you to give me the list. I'm waiting on you to give me a list of sexy 60 and over.
I am too. I mean, but I'm looking for the black dude. I'm keeping Montel in the running.
Okay, we done with the dudes. I want to answer some questions too about some ladies. Give me some ladies, Lynn Whitfield.
Wait,
yes.
what about Wesley? Oh, okay.
Lynn Whitfield. Yes. Next woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just see her as crazy still.
Yeah. I'm
thin line.
Me and Lynn gonna get it in. Okay. You said what now?
I just still see her as crazy from Thin Line.
Yeah. Crazy's good.
Oh, Giancarlo Esposito.
Damn it, we're done with the men. I done told you.
I'm sorry.
With the men. I want some more ladies. Let's talk about some ladies. Felicia Rashad. Yep.
Oh, hell yeah.
Next question.
Who else? The hot older women.
Mm-hmm.
Angela
Bassett.
Yeah.
Yes. So far, that's 3 for 3. So black women winning.
Who wouldn't you? You need to tell me who you wouldn't. I think that's the shorter list.
What is the woman's name that she's in Waiting to Excel too? I know her name. Her face is here.
Lela Rashawn.
Keep going.
Whitney.
Charmaine
Angela.
said Oprah. Damn, Oprah number 1. What happened? Who did you say?
I'm screwing Oprah.
Yeah. Oprah can get it all. Every type of 70-year-old Oprah. Come on.
Right. I have no.
And throw Gail in. Throw Gail in as a bonus. Yeah, throw Gail in as a bonus.
No, I'm not. Actually, I'm not going to do Gail. But
Loretta Devine.
I'm getting Oprah.
Loretta Devine is her name.
Oh, you wouldn't do Loretta?
No. Loretta.
Did get Gregory Hines die? I'm sorry, we're done with the men.
Gregory Hines died back in the 90s, like the late 90s, if I'm not mistaken. He did. Gregory Hines been gone.
Rest in peace, Gregory.
Yeah.
What about Whoopi?
I can't do Whoopi.
No, why not?
I can't do Whoopi.
No, Whoopi? Why not?
I can't get no Whoopi with Whoopi. No Whoopi.
Tell me why. I want a reason.
Oh my God. Talking with you all the time, man. I can't do it to Whoopi. Whoopi can't. What
about Monique?
I'm banging Monique before I bang Whoopi. I'm banging Monique before I bang Whoopi.
Okay.
I'm sitting here thinking about it.
Oh, I know who you get.
1986 Whoopi? Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
But no, she was young then. We're not talking about that. We talk about older.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
No.
What's that face?
I can't do it. Nah, I'd have to pass on that one. You'd have to give me somebody old and white with that one.
What about Diana Ross?
Diana Ross probably still get it. I ain't seen to reach. Patti LaBelle, yes.
Oh, she'd be fine.
Gladys Knight, yes.
Jennifer Lewis.
That's everybody's mama, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
She'd be spicy. She would be
I'm
spicy.
thinking about telling Tupac, the boy, shut the fuck up. When he was smoking a cigarette, he pays all the bills around here in Poetic Justice. And she said, boy, I don't matter. Shut the fuck up. And then, of course, the mom from Temptations. I can't fuck on Jennifer Lewis. And then she was the mother on Black. Nah, I can't do it. I'm sitting here thinking about it. No.
Spicy.
No.
She'll teach you several dozen things, I'm sure.
Can't do
I
it.
know who you would get. You do, I don't know how old she is now. Garcelle Bouvet.
What? Fancy?
How old's Fancy now?
She's like in her 50s. There's not too many women in their 50s these days. That was like bad in the 90s and like 50 now.
How old is Vivica?
Yeah. Fucking up Vivica.
What are these faces?
I can't do Vivica, man. Nah.
You gonna screw Whoopi before Vivica?
I can't fuck Vivica. No, not now. Not now.
Why not?
No.
You gonna screw Gail before Vivica?
I'm me and Gail all the way. That Gail got ass too. I don't know if y'all been paying Larry. I don't know if Larry Biddle out there. Have you looked at Gail's ass recently? Glenn Close. She's an honorary black now. I'll still look at Cruella DeVille.
No, she was just in that movie with Audra Day playing her mama.
And that's when she had to I can smell your musty.
Yeah, no, Glenn was never hot to me, not even in Fatal Attraction when she was supposed to be hot.
Yeah.
Pam Grier
will get it now. Yes. So we hit 92% so far. Everybody.
You getting everybody. And I'm stuck with maybe just Montel.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't got nobody.
Don't forget y'all, TreyandAlexx.com. Make sure you guys log on and check out all of our past shows, all of our different content, pictures, and good stuff up there. Make sure you check that out. Yes.
I got one more. Because we're never coming back to this conversation. So I got to get it while we're here. Alfre Woodard.
I don't think so. No. I don't think so. I don't think yeah. I don't think so. No, I ain't messing with it. Hey, you're right, Larry. Yeah, Gil can always get it. He ain't lying about that. But no, I can't do Alfred. I can't. Give me a few white ones. Give me a few white ones, just so we keep it.
A few old white ladies.
Yeah.
Kathy Bates.
No. She scares me. Hell no.
What about
Vanna White?
Oh God, you made me wipe my eye. Vanna White can get it for sure, right? She kept that body together.
I don't necessarily care too much for Vanna White.
Why? She doesn't talk.
Let me tell you though, as a shorty, I was always attracted to Blanche from the Golden Girls.
Were you?
Out of those four, Blanche would have got it, bro. Out of those four, because ain't nobody banging Dorothy, and who wants her mom?
Rose.
If I had the choice between Rose and Blanche, I'm on Team Blanche.
I'd be on Rose. You don't have to screw the same women I screw. You get to have, this is better. You'll get to get your ones and I'll get to get mine.
That's true. Last and of course least, let's talk about another situation with Diddy. So,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's another one.
This fall from grace has been.
Check this out. This has been a horrible week for dude because he just lost a judgment in court to where he has to pay this guy $100 million. He didn't even answer the lawsuit that the guy filed against him. So now he's out of $100 million. Now, I don't know if Diddy can appeal this decision and I guess make a motion to answer the lawsuit. But this guy's out $100 million.
It's over.
$100 million.
He got no money. It's over because that's how much he has to pay every day to Sting for every breath you take for the Biggie song.
Is that really true? I don't think
that is true. It is true. There was a rumor, and somebody asked him once. They said, "I heard there's a rumor you have to pay like $100 million a day or something, $100,000 a day." It wasn't 100 million, but it was like, and he was like, "It's not true. It's actually $200,000 a day."
Damn!
Okay. It's something.
I think that was a joke, though. I think that was a joke. I think it was.
No.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Well, I missed the part where he said it's a joke. I heard no, I owe money. I owe money for that.
Got it. So yeah, that's that. The $100 million, that was Monday. And then today, Wednesday, Dawn Richards of Danity Kane filed a sexual harassment suit against him and says that he sexually abused her and that she witnessed him abusing Cassie. Man, if it ain't over for this cat, it's like over. Like it's overly over. Like it's overly over. Like you're done, bro. It's over. And this is so sad because like Diddy was the culture at a moment in time.
Yeah, he was.
Music. He was fashion. You know, he was instrumental in a lot of people's careers, from Jodeci, Mary J. Blige, Biggie, 112. The list goes on and on and on. But to see it go down like this is just horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
And when they were even talking to other people who didn't even want to get involved, they was trying to say as little as possible, but be honest.
Yeah.
Like Usher. When they talked to Usher, and Usher stayed with Diddy for a while. I think when he was 13, he was like, "Yeah, I saw some things I had absolutely no business seeing."
Right.
Yeah. And and he wasn't trying to get involved. He was like,
yeah. That's his boy. He's not gonna say, "Yeah, man, Diddy was sucking on Carl Winslow's thing-a-ling the other day." So he's not gonna rat him out like that. But I mean, the way he was talking and the way he stays discreet about certain things is alarming, you know. And there was this picture. I was scrolling on Facebook. There was this picture today of Drake and two of Diddy's daughters. And I looked at that picture and I'm like, wait, this just don't look right. It doesn't. Maybe they could have just been seeing him, saw him in passing, and just took a picture. But you know, it's already out that Drake is pedophile, and I'm sorry if he isn't, but Kendrick got everybody.
I was about to say Kendrick just laid into that one, boy. Let me tell you, I was playing some Kendrick Lamar around the house a few days, cleaning up, doing some stuff. Come on now, you know me.
Okay, you know me. I never heard you listen to Kendrick. That's dope. That's pretty dope.
Oh no, I was listening to a lot of Kendrick, and then Batman comes home, and he's like, "Wow, there's a whole lot of hate in this song." Because that was
not like us.
Like, yeah. The one where he was like, "And I hate this, and I hate this, and I hate it." He's like, seems to be a whole lot of hate in this song. I was like, "There's a reason for that," but yeah, no,
so, man. Thank you for listening. Thank y'all for checking us out. Episode 60 with myself and Alexx Dupree. Again, we have a website you can check out. It is treyandalexx.com. As you see us scrolling down there, treyandalexx.com. If you need to get at us. Thank you so very much for checking us out. Hey, next Wednesday, 10:30, make sure you're here. We may have a special guest. I haven't even introduced this idea or mentioned this to Alexx, so I'm not going to say it just yet, but we may have a special guest if Alexx approves this person.
Alexx approves.
Yeah, if Alexx approves it, then, it is what it is. Thanks for checking us out. My name is Trey the Chocolate Jock.
I'm Alexx Dupree.
Have a good one. Deuces.